So, Team Naked versus YOLOK. Naked choosing a Giulio Cesare, a Lenin with Furious. Interesting. A Normandy, Atlantico, Massachusetts. Of course, both these guys are mostly secondary setup. Massachusetts running damage control modification for slot 1. That means he will be immune to fires, floods, engine breakage, rudder breakage for a longer period of time. Opposing them, Team YOLO Kraken. Is bringing a Tiger. Massachusetts, secondary spec, except for main battery instead of protecting the secondaries. Tirpitz, Lenin, and a Mutsu. Mutsu's an interesting pick. At tier 6, she's got pretty strong guns. The big thing, of course, is her gimmick. 2 of her secondaries on either side, or casemate secondaries, have been replaced by torpedo launchers. Single torpedo launchers reach out to, I believe, 7 kilometers. Don't have the greatest of arcs, but they reload pretty darn quick. Of course, if you get into position to use those torpedoes, you're probably effed. Alright, just checking with chat there. So, big race. You have 2 choices. You go up to the corner and win the corner, or you go to the, basically the Thunderdome area. Now you can see that Team YOLOK has decided they are going all the way up to the north. They are not very much interested in doing too much over at A. And you can see that Team Naked has done very similar. Both teams starting to vie for position. Although, I'm very curious. Look at Bushido Cheeks' Mutsu. He's actually reversing. I got nothing. I got nothing. Meanwhile, Lenin, backup 13, is going to get into the B cap. He's got to be sure not to be the focus target. I do like how Naked is fanning out and covering all the caps. As we get some shots exchanged early on. But if YOLOK is not careful, they will be unable to contest A. And Well Done's Giulio Cesare is just going to march right in, take it, and push through and get on the flanks of YOLOK. So this is a concern, in my opinion. Below average is, well, his hit points are below the average of the team, that's for sure. Backup 13 is Austin power-raising himself in between these 2 islands. It's kind of weird, but maybe he's trying to keep him from being shot at by too many opponents. Nice shots there. It sets 2 fires on backup 13. He's actually letting it burn. Interesting. There's the DCP. I was wondering about that. I mean, fire damage is 100% repairable, but still. You'd think you'd want to get that DCP up so that you can DCP fires again later. Will Wrong Way Ray get another fire with his Tiger? Here comes the salvo right now. No dice this time around. Oh! Wrong way, though. He gets smacked by a backup 16's Massachusetts. You can see for YOLOK, the Kremlin and Normandy are the clear focus targets. Well done detected now in A. And we might have a Mutsu. We might have a Mutsu versus a Giulio coming up here. Also, Master, thank you for the raid. 2 minutes late. Sorry. I like this kind of position here with the Lenin. He should be able to get the C cap here. That's Melvin Mahler. Oh, we saw him yesterday. He won the race. Now the question is, how are they going to deal with this Julio at A? And is YOLO able to get the C cap? It looks like backup 16 is going to step on it the last possible second. Prevent that cap from happening. Well Done is starting to push forward in the Julio. Mutsu broadside. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. That could have been a lot worse. We saw a lot of shells coming for him. And that means that Well Done knows that Bushido's turning in. He's probably timing his push out now. We might see an assassination coming up here. Bushido thinks he's going to see the Julio. He needs to angle his armor. There he is. He's spotted. He's angling the opposite direction. Julio shells go forward and miss. I Am Anthrax trying to get into position to support his lower tier buddy, as Well Done does take a torpedo in the face. That pulls out the DCP, but Bushido Cheeks is in trouble. He's in big trouble. And... oh, there he goes. First blood goes to Naked. Bushido Cheeks unfortunately got stuck, didn't know what to do, sat there, and just got hammered. Meanwhile, we've got a Duggan, Massachusetts, and three members of YOLOK trying to get this one Massachusetts dugout. In the meantime, giving up all the broadsides in the process. Normandy with the huge shot, and a second coming in from the Atlantico. And just like that, this is most likely going to be a victory for Team Naked. Anthrax is going to get the kill on the Julio, which helps stem the bleeding. He's going to have to immediately turn into A cap, though. Stop the point gain, and he's going to have to find a way to deal with a Lennon and a Normandy. Now it's 2-on-2 up here at Charlie Cap. Melvin wants to go forward, but he can't because, of course, he's a Russian battleship. He's trying to get a little bit of an angle on this Atlantico. He does manage to clear the island. Big hit right there on a broadside Atlantico by Melvin. Nice shot. He's detected, though. And now backup is pushing around the corner. He senses blood. This might be too early of a push. However, if they can back Melvin up far enough to get a broadside shot from their buddy Lennon, backup 13, and their buddy Normandy, backup 12, that can be a decisive moment. Turpin's torpedoes completely whiff. Let's back up and see. Yep, you can see the Normandy's looking for those broadside shots. He manages to connect. Anthrax broadside shots on backup 16 connects as well. And Below Average decides he's going to take his Turpits elsewhere. To the middle of the map. He's going to get shot at from everybody. Now, a ram is actually okay for Team Naked here, so I wouldn't be surprised to see backup 16 just going for it. Especially because look how low Below Average is now. Anthrax is Massachusetts, though. He needs to get in. He needs to... basically needs to wipe two ships off the board right away. I just don't see that happening. He's forced to kite away from backup. He's actually not even able to get into the A cap. He needs to get into the A cap to stop the point bleed, but there's only a minute left in the game anyways. So at this point, if I'm YOLOK, I'm just going for it. There's no point in playing the long game because there's no more long game available. Normandy, again, I'll tell you, backup 12 has just been hammering fools all day long with that Normandy. That's got to be their secret weapon there. Below Average goes down. And we might see a ram over here. If not, we're going to see Melvin go down here to the Massachusetts. I think that's what's going to happen. I'm getting ready for my death pick. Nice attempt on the Massachusetts life, but once again, that Normandy just goes in and dunks. So it comes down to, is the remaining Massachusetts for YOLOK going to survive? I don't think so. We've got all of 17 seconds left in the battle. I'm going to get myself set up for a death pick. I completely forgot to do that last game. Oof. Here we go. Here we go. Many of you guys know this is my shtick. Oh, they do actually ram. Go figure. Well, we have a 50-50 chance of picking who the winner is, and I picked Team Naked, and now I have to do less work. Congratulations to Team Naked for their win over YOLOK. I'll tell you, that Normandy was just convincing. I mean, he was in the perfect position to just hammer any broadside, and he was given a lot of broadsides there. That was very impressive by that player. Now, the Normandy, of course, has 3 quadruple turrets. So you're talking about 12 AP shells in the air. Woof. Good stuff, good stuff.